Hey guys, what is up? It's HEL Manga here, and today's video was a little bit hard to put together, I'm not gonna lie. So today I wanted to go through and give you guys my top 5 favorite manga series in my manga collection. Now just as a preface, this is out of my collection, right? And I haven't read every manga series in my collection so far, so this list is definitely changing and definitely staying fluid. So just out of the series in my collection that I have read, these are my top 5 favorite picks. So let's not delay and let's get right into the video. So coming in at number 5, my 5th favorite manga series is Spy Family. And I can't believe I'm putting this series even on my top 5 list. If you would have told me that this would have been on this list, I would have thought you were joking. So Spy Family is a really great series about just this spy who's on a mission, and one of his missions, in order to do the mission successfully, he has to find a family. And it is just a very comedic kind of slice of life manga with definitely some hints of shonen in there. Obviously this is a Shonen Jump title. I don't really need to say any more about this series. Literally everyone knows about it. It's super hype right now, and it's currently releasing. Only 3 volumes have been released so far, but I believe the 4th volume is coming out very soon, if I'm remembering correctly, and I will be picking that 4th volume up. So this is Spy Family, number 5 in my top 5 favorite series list. It was so different than what I'm normally used to and what I normally read, and I think that's kind of why it stuck out to me. So the next series that I have is a series that I'm honestly kind of surprised is as low as it is on this list, and that is Death Note. So even though it's at the number 4 spot, Death Note is still an incredible manga. It was one of the first ones that I ever picked up, so again, it kind of holds this place in my heart a little bit, right? It's just this great story about our main character, Light Yagami, who finds a Death Note, and in the Death Note, if you write the person's name down, they die. And it's just him basically going insane and kind of abusing that power, and I just highly enjoyed this manga. It was a great read. I especially loved it in this size. I think the black editions are honestly the way you want to collect and read Death Note. I love how the art is bigger in these, obviously. So I just really enjoyed reading these. I think I read the first 5 in like maybe a couple days. I haven't read the last one yet because I don't want to end the series. It's just that good. I love the psychological aspects. I love just like kind of like makes you reflect on what you think is morally right, and kind of just that whole internal battle. So really good manga. Definitely recommend, especially in the black editions. Coming in at my number 3 spot on my top 5 manga list is The Promised Neverland. Again, this was a series that if you would have said would be this low on the list, I would be surprised. The Promised Neverland is a great series about these 3 main characters, Ray, Emma, and Norman. They find out the truth about the orphanage that they live in, and they try to help their fellow siblings escape. This story is really good, and honestly, it's been consistently good throughout the entire series. I think I've read up to volume 15 so far, and there hasn't been a point where I was like, okay, like let's, speed up the pace a little bit here. I love the psychological aspects. I love just how creepy and how kind of messed up it is. And I also like how, when I first read it and when I first watched the anime, I was watching it, I'm kind of like, oh, this seems like pretty chill, kind of like whatever. But then, like, when you figure out the secret, you're like, okay, this isn't chill. So I really loved that turning point. And it's just a great read. I love the art, and I love the characters. I think you just get so attached to the characters. For obvious reasons. So, just a really great series, and there's a reason why it is this good, and that it performs so well. The next series that I have is actually a series that I have been reading recently, and at my number 2 spot, that would be Fullmetal Alchemist, and these are in the full metal editions. I think honestly a big reason why I like this manga so much is just because of the art and the hard covers. These are just beautiful editions of this series, just really quality books. Like, it's just a really nice hardcover, and I also love art and manga in this size, just in general. So that's kind of why you'll tend to see more of like the signature deluxe editions in my collection, just because I love having that bigger sized manga. And also the story, I have been sleeping on this story. It's basically just about two brothers and trying to, I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's just about two brothers and they're trying to get their bodies back, basically. I know it's kind of like a really weird synopsis, and I honestly, if that's not entirely what it's about, I've only read the first 2 volumes, but I've enjoyed it so much that I'm like, slap this puppy on this list, absolutely. Edward and Alphonse are just 2 really lovable characters, and they're honestly hilarious. Edward is just funny, reminds me a lot of Naruto. I hate to do that to you. You can disagree with me if you want, but again, just a really, really good series, and there is a reason why this series is so highly acclaimed. Now, my favorite manga series that I have in my collection that I've read, you guys should know this, that is the Vinland Saga. I just love this series. The art is insane. I love the size. I love the hardcovers, I love the art, the spines, just it looks so nice on the shelf, and I love the story. It's about our main character Thorfinn trying to avenge his father's death, and it's very ironic, just a very genuinely good series, and I think honestly my favorite parts of this series is the art and just the incredible story. It gives me a lot of Game of Thrones vibes and just kind of that like war and just all that sort of stuff. And also it's about Vikings, which I honestly like. I love history and I love all that sort of stuff. Now, is this 100% like real life? No, but you just get to learn more about culture and just different things and just more about kind of like a historical manga, and I love history. Like, if there was money in history, I would be majoring in history right now, but there's not, so it's unfortunate. So guys, those are my top 5 favorite manga series in my manga collection that I've read so far. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love making videos for you guys, and again, thank you so much for the support. I'm almost at like 700 subscribers at this point, which is insane, and thank you so much again for all of the support. Please leave in the comments down below any video suggestions you may have / any questions, because I would love to do a Q&A video sometime in the future, just so you guys can get to know me a little bit more. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.